Welcome to the Nintendo Wiretap for Thursday, September 17th, 2020. On today's episode, we have Amiibo news to cover. News I was not expecting, but I'm very happy about. So without further ado, let's take a look. Alright folks, if you have been following the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase that took place today, you probably know by now that a brand new Monster Hunter game was just announced. The game is called Monster Hunter Rise, and I'm not going to get into a whole lot about the game itself. It is a fully built from the ground up version of Monster Hunter for the Nintendo Switch, which is exciting, but I'm not going to focus completely on that. There was one other game too that was announced, which is Monster Hunter Stories 2, which is more of a RPG version of Monster Hunter, a traditional RPG. Once again, we're not going to be covering a whole lot of that right here, but what we are going to talk about are the Amiibo. That's right, we have three brand new Amiibo coming alongside Monster Hunter Rise. Now these Amiibo aren't really shown off yet specifically, but we do get to see renders of what these things look like. One is called Palomat, which looks like a wolf wearing some sort of armor. There is a dragon, I'm going to butcher this name, but I'm going to do my best. Magnamalo, I hope I'm saying that right. And then we have a feline, which is Palico, or Palico. Hopefully, again, I'm saying any of these right. Now, each of these Amiibo are going to unlock a different armored set in Monster Hunter Rise. Now, all three of these Amiibo are coming out on March 26th, 2021. So, about 6 months from now. It's kind of a long wait, but still, it's exciting. You might know, too, if you're a fan of Amiibo, that these are not the first Monster Hunter Amiibo to be released. In Japan, there was Monster Hunter Stories Amiibo, which are pretty darn cool. Essentially, they consist of a monster and a rider, and the rider actually comes off the monster, so you can mix and match. They're really cool. Some of them are very, very rare because they never released outside of the Japanese region, but it's exciting to know that we are getting these three. Now, if you want to pick these up, if you're in the US, they're exclusive to GameStop. In Canada, they're exclusive to EB Games. And finally, and strangest of all, if you're in Europe, you have to get them on the My Nintendo store, so they're not going to be at a physical retail store whatsoever, which is kind of odd, but I guess that's the way it's going. But either way, if you're excited about these Amiibo, let me know down in the comments below. I think they're really neat looking. Honestly, they're going to have a lot of detail on them, so I'm excited to see what these things are going to look like when they get their final sculpted form shown off, which I hope is very, very soon, so stay tuned. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up our little episode of the Nintendo Wiretap for the day. I'll see you next time with yet another episode, but as always, until then, stay wired in. Bye guys.